All right, my friends, welcome back. We are now on day 7. It is Saturday. And we have a new visitor. I actually don't know who it is. Oh, it's Theodore. Okay, so Theodore, there are so many amazing creatures and plants on this island. I think it might be worth documenting them all, correct? What if we built a museum here? Somewhere we could get all of the amazing things here for everyone to see. I'll talk to Fletch about applying for a museum deed. This is so exciting. Okay, see, he already wants to move in. Oh, sorry. I don't think I introduced myself. I get a bit carried away sometimes. I'm Theodore. I'd love to open a museum on Tea Rose. We could fill it with all of the interesting things found here on Tea Rose. So please speak to Fletch about building a museum as soon as possible. Okay, and unfortunately, from what I remember, that is literally all he'll do until he moves in. So it is a good idea to get him to move in for one important reason, and that is that he will give us permit points for every creature that we bring him. And we will be able to bring him a decent amount that's new, because even if they're newly collected or whatever, we'll be able to bring him new things and we'll get those points really quickly. And I'm tempted to get the mine. Oh, and Fletch is telling us we have all of the items. So I'm just going to collect all of this at once. We start with 104,000. Just because it takes forever. So we went from 104 to 135,000 from our collection yesterday. Our hunting. That's what all those males were. And I want to make sure we send off our animals. Doggo. Here, buddy. I love you. Goodbye. So we had one Croco and the dogs. Let's see if we have another Croco, because I will save this for him. We're gonna need to put up a fence. We're just saying that outright. I don't know how often they respawn, especially if we've been sending them off. But you know, we've got this big lake billabong thing here, and we don't want our friendly citizens to get attacked, because that does happen. Actually, if they run into a aggressive creature, they will run away and they will be frightened, and then they'll be like, oh phew, I didn't get hurt. But they can be bothered by them. So I guess there's no Croco, unfortunately. It's a bit of a bummer. I was kind of excited that we would get more, but that's okay. We can collect this doggo here. Friendly neighborhood doggo. Boom. It doesn't appear that he can get out. So if you are concerned or upset, like I am, about harming the dogs, this is a way to be able to collect them and make money off of them without having to harm them first and make them make that horrible noise. So just collect other things until you can safely collect the doggo. I feel like this guy won't get out once you poke him. But see, for him, you gotta do the teasing a bit. Alright, John is still open. Do I have anything to sell? Like 2 things. Well, it's better than nothing, right? We do need money. Oh, and I'd make money for selling shells. Do we have any shells? Did we see any outside? I don't know. Great, we have these 2 bugs. Ooh, $4,300. That's great. Thanks. Thanks. Bye. Shells. We need the shells. I don't don't know if you saw, but we will get permit points for it. Thank you for the meat, doggo. We killed one of those birds. I don't know how many shells it says we have to sell. Lily sells seashells down by the seashore. Doesn't work quite as well, does it? Still good I didn't get tongue-tied though, right? Oh, there's a happy little shark out there. So from what I know, we can ignore Theodore for quite a while. And as I said, the ignoring of Theodore kind of is a good thing because we do want to see other people. But is also a bad thing because starting a museum here on our town for every critter that we bring in, like the butterfly I just caught, will give us money. No, permit points. And also we can harvest our flowers, so that's good. Now that is going to be incredibly annoying and will require a lot of button presses, and there's not much I can do about it at this moment, but it's all goods. The point is we need money, so it'll be fine. Right. Are these enough seashells to get our points? I hope so. Yay. I think it was 2,300 or 3,000 something points that we need. So I don't know if that's going to be enough. We have 1,500. Do we have to talk to Fletch for anything? No. No, I do have to apply for a license. So what did we get? Yeah, deep mining license is 3,500, and we can craft a better pickaxe at 3,000. Metal detecting, I don't want that one. Hunting, farming, handling. See, we're gonna hold off on increasing our inventory because we need all of these other things just so much more. So the windmill is just going to be really important. So I'm going to hold off on the mine and we're gonna get our windmills. And hopefully I can make it because I don't know. Wait. So what you do is you go into here and you do track. I think we were able to get 5 springs. So now over on the left hand side shows us we need the wheels. Spring, wheel. Oh no, we need way more tin sheets than we have. Oh no, guys. Okay, so we're definitely gonna have to do more metal detecting then. Alrighty, well, that's deciding us then, isn't it? Do we have any more shiny rocks? Alright, so it was the one thing we could buy, and it'll take us more time. Okay. So, metal detecting. Metal detecting for days. Now, I don't feel like digging up the town, so we're going back into the desert. And one day it'll be our farm, and it'll be fun. But for now... that was a good one. One day it'll be our farm, but for now it is not. So we need 20 tin sheets. That is a lot. I thought I'd pick up that spot already. Oh, guess not. I did not bring them with us. I should have done. Because then I would know when it's ready. Oh, the keys are good. I feel like I'm digging the same spots. Am I going crazy? We can also fish up, or not fish, we can also get our flowers and make tea, and it will be worth more. Everything in this game was properly calculated. Everything in this game was properly calculated that manufactured items are more valuable than non-manufactured. So anytime you could cook something or make something into something else, you will get more money. And that is good programming. There's plenty of games that don't do that or make the profit margin negligible to the point of being useless, but from what I have read, the profit margin is proper in this game. Oh. What am I holding too much of? Oh my. Alright, you know that whole thing I said about not increasing our inventory? Maybe that wasn't a good idea, because I need that. It's okay, we're right next to town. We'll drop off some of our ore, because we're not finding ore right now. There's so many doggos everywhere. I don't want to hurt them to use our traps, though. We'll have to use something else. So this is where our metal goes. We're going to put all our metal away. I like to keep things in order. Does it matter? Absolutely not. Do I like it? Yes. And I will obsessively continue to do that. I also kind of want to hold all of our metal. We have our wood. I kind of want to hold all of our tin sheets so that I see when we have all of our tin sheets. Right. That will be fun. And then we put our stuff away. Okay. Maybe we'll find something else to trap, but I think we'll do it closer to home so I don't have to walk it back, whatever it is. And yeah, I mean, it is so tempting to just expand our inventory, especially when you want to get those other... You want to get like a bunch of animals or something. It takes forever. Right? But if you expand your inventory, then you can hold more. And the other thing is, you don't only have to fish and do that stuff while the shop is open, because as we'll see in tomorrow's episode, the shop will be closed. And that's fine, because we can place down the critters for the most part. And I'm gonna harvest from our wild. I don't know where this stuff is. We can place down the critters and just make a pile of them. And if you really wanted to work on your museum ahead of time, you can also place down the critters so that you're saving that first catch for the museum. I'm so tempted by the museum right now because I want those permit points so badly. Oh, man. We'd have to give up a lot of our tin sheets, though. I'm almost positive of it. And this is where the freedom comes from, but also where the balance comes from, because your indecision or your decisions are going to impact how fast things go or how efficient things go. But you know, notice as I'm talking about it, it is very freeform. You don't have to do all of these things at once. You know, taking your time is perfectly fine. And of course, a lot of you, if you haven't even played this game before, will have not encountered some of the stuff that I'm looking forward to. And I think that's where it's a bit easier to take your time, because if you've never been to the mines, you don't know why I would like to go there. And so you're just like, well, I would like my crafting to go faster, so I'm just gonna get the windmill. And ooh. Oh, is he open? He's still open. Yes. If we can run this back, this will get us money. And it'll get us points for selling, because we just got points for finding it. So if you don't know what this is a giant piece of amber. And if you look very, very carefully, I can't scroll in, but if you look very carefully, there is a bug caught in there, like a certain movie franchise that was based on a book franchise. There were only 2 books. There were 4 books. Ooh, you guys see that big fish in there? I want him too. Oh, is he gonna be here when I come out? I'm gonna get him. Look at that giant fish. Look at him. Look at that. Oh, I need you. I need you in my life. Boom. Marlin. That's what's up. That's what's up, my friends. Alright, amber chunk. Done. I love this camera angle. 31.5 kilograms. How does $52,000 sound? Yes, please. Alrighty then. And please take my fish. Take my fish. Come here. Take my fish. So. Now, could I be making friends with him? Yes. Do I feel like it? No. Will it help us in the long run? Absolutely. $20,000 for that fish? Yes, thank you very much. Unfortunately, we don't have a bank to deposit this in, but it does mean that we can do this. I want to do 2 things right now, and I want to show it to you. 74, 4, 78. Confirm. Alright. And then the other thing I want to do is I want to talk about the town. Can I see the deeds? Alright, so the fountain is tempting, but we don't have... Actually, the museum deed we can't afford. So we're going to buy the wish fountain. I'm going to do the best I can. $50,000 worth of debt. And we're going to have to find the pearls. That's going to be a little hard. But my friends... I'll be able to start construction, blah, 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 blah. I know, okay? We got a plan right now. We got a mission. Got a mission. Alright, so we're going to put this down. I need you to know something, and it's that I have the ability to move things much faster and for free. So I'm just going to place this down wherever I feel like it right now. And then I'm going to... Okay, so we need rocks and we need 5 pearls. I believe I sold our other pearl, but that's okay. Alright. We got a milestone for selling amber. We got a milestone for catching a fish. We got a milestone for digging stuff up. Hooray! Alright, and what we can do is we can peek in the water while we're working on the beach, right? Now the pearls will shine, which makes a lot of sense, if you were paying attention. Makes a lot of sense. Pearls shining makes sense. So we should be able to see them as we're going about our business, looking along the water. I only had one, and I sold it like our first day, so it's not that big of a deal. We still need to explore, so we're not worried about it. You know, it's one of those things, if you sell something valuable that you need the next day, don't worry about it. Don't stress yourself out. Because there's always more. And if you were smart, I'm going to tell you right now, if you were smart, you would mark it on your map, and then you could know to go back to the pearls. And I feel like I did that. Yeah, but it was all the way up there, so I don't care. Once we have the ability to teleport, the marks will matter, but for now, they won't. Now the question is, why did I buy the wish fountain first? So what the wish fountain allows us to do is make wishes, obviously, it's in the name, And one of those wishes will be the peaceful wish, and that could make it so that none of the animals attack us. Which is a good wish. Don't get me wrong. Good wish. But, if you'll remember, I am cheating our health, so this game is quite cozy, and I can't be harmed if something attacks me. So, what are the other wishes? What do I want? There is a wish called the Bountiful Wish. And what that does is it makes more rare and more valuable creatures, and it makes more, it makes some of them shiny, and not shiny in the way that they're shiny in Pokemon, where they're like a different color or whatever. I don't really understand how that works, but shiny in the sense of they are carrying items, special items, and sometimes I have heard tell, sorry, this game is very bright. I have heard tell that you can get extremely lucky and get things like a dirt printer or, you know, I don't even know, honestly. I'm not even sure. But like items that you can't normally get at this time in the game any other way. It's all, you know, random. It's not, you know, you can't plan for it or anything. But, you know, if you're fishing up, if you're getting valuable bugs and fish, you're also just getting valuable bugs and fish, right? Which is something that we need. And the other thing about not getting the museum right now is as I went in there to get the deed, I remembered the fact that it is $750,000 to pay off. And if you'll notice, we've only got 100,000, and it's taken us this whole time to get that much money. Is it possible to do? Of course. Are the villagers going to help us? Absolutely not. So, $750,000 is not insurmountable, but while we're waiting to get that money, we cannot build any other buildings. Which means if we get Franklin or anybody else that is willing to come and move into our town, we can't get them until we get that $750,000. So it stalls us completely until we're able to just mass get a bunch of money from somewhere, because getting that building won't get us money. It will get us points, and we can get points elsewhere for now. So that is the circuitous logic that is possibly correct and possibly incorrect as far as me interpreting it as the better way to go. But it is my plan that we will get the wish that makes everything shiny once we find these pearls. I mean, they got to be out here somewhere, right? It's only 5 pearls. How hard can it be? Will I regret that sentence? I don't know. I really don't. I have the ability to just go swimming, and we could just do it. We can just get attacked by animals, and it won't even matter. Because, again, I have made the peaceful wish. We're going to get another one of those. Or not peaceful wish. I have a mod that makes it so our health is fine. Because we have the cozy mod, essentially. Come here, fishy, fishy. Come on. You know you want it. Yeah, fishy, fishy. No, don't go all the way over there. Don't go to the sandbar. I can't get you. All right. Okay, so unfortunately, John is closed. And he will be closed tomorrow as well. Oh. Just going to swim around that guy. So we're going to use the help of nature to see if we can find these pearls and make our way towards... Oh, there's one. You see it? Over to the left. See if we can make our way towards getting our special wish. Alright, and then we're also going to mark it on our map with a little X. Little X. I do suggest making the marks. I don't know how fast they come back. I will have to look at the wiki and see. But the point is, you definitely want... I mean, they're free money, right? They're free money. You just got to go get them. And so it's definitely worth knowing where they are to go get them. And right now we need 5 of these little guys. So we need 20 tin sheets. We are at 13. We're getting there. I see that one out there. Now, eventually, we will be able to go on the water once we are able to purchase that license. And we will be able to, we'll be able to fly eventually. That's much later game. That's much later game. But the point is, we will be able to speed our way to these items, and that will be fun. We'll be able to speed our way to these items each time. So having a bunch on the map is not as like, oh man, I gotta walk all the way over there. I gotta take the time out of my day to go out there. Yes. But soon it won't be so annoying. Because I have to say, I don't know when he added it, but there's a ski-doo, a water... What are those called? Like a jet ski. It's a jet ski. There's a jet ski that is super fun. Now we have to meet Franklin. We have to buy stuff from him. He has to live in our town. You know, it's going to take us some time, but it's worth it. And this is what I gotta say about this game is, you know, there is so much to it, and there's a lot of fun things to do. And I'm excited to share them with you, but I know I'm also getting ahead of where all of you are. If you haven't played this before, you're like, what are they talking about? What is going on? I don't know. So we will get there, and we're gonna take the slow road. I'm gonna do my darndest to not cheat or anything. I don't have any of the like duplicate items things. I don't have any of that. Oh, there's another one. Look, we're already at 3. So I will say one thing. You know, this wish that we're trying to make makes these sparkles, right? They are very similar to the sparkles that I am looking for right now. So it is good that we're getting the pearls right now, because we would then have to be trying to figure out, is it a sparkle fish or is it a sparkly pearl? Oh, I'm sorry. I did not know it would do that. That was horrible. So at least in this instance, we know it's not a fish. It's worth swimming out there. And we only have a couple more hours. As you know, I've been trying to keep the days to just the actual daytime. So I will absolutely turn around once we get there. There's another one right out here. If you saw it, there it is. So yeah, at least in this instance, without the wish going, we know for sure that this is a pearl. Oh, I'm really lost. Are there any out here while we're out here? Are we gonna get attacked by a shark? I don't know. I don't know. You don't swim very fast, I'll tell you that much. Oh heck, I wish our teleport towers were working. But we'll get there too. I gotta say that is one of my priorities, is to get those teleport towers going. But I don't think we can do anything without Franklin. If we're holding something, I'm just gonna put it in though. And a disc. I don't think we can essentially force his spawn. Ooh, there's a shark there. Why did I get the music for that? Oh, that's why. It wasn't the shark. Oh boy. Okay. This is a little bit of a dangerous area. I think we may have gotten it over our heads. There's sharks just everywhere. I kind of wonder if it is built like that. You know what I mean? Like you start on the complete other side of the island. I wonder if it's built that way on purpose. We have 2 hours until we have to get back home. And I want to find that other pearl. Yeah, we only need one more pearl. If we could get that going, we could go to sleep and it'll be built the next morning. And then we can make our wish, and that'll cost all of our money, by the way, if you don't know that. It's going to cost all the money that we have. But it's going to be worth it. I thought I saw one, but no. It's going to be... We have a long-term plan, and I'll probably forget it unless I edit this before I play again. But it's a good long-term plan, I promise. I feel like it's a solid plan. Alright, so we've got... Oh, there's a gator over there. Crocodile, sorry. Inventory. Alright, so we have our 5 pearls. We need to make our cement. We need to go back home. So we are lost. I mean, we're not actually lost, but we are very far from home. If you didn't notice, we are all the way over here. So I'm going to make my home glow by clicking on it. That's how you do that. I did not know you could do that for a while, and I cannot tell you how freaked out I got. I have huge, huge anxiety issues with getting stuck in places, and not necessarily, it's not really about getting lost. It's about being confined. And there's our points. That's what I was looking for. It's about being confined. And you'll see that come into effect. I have another mod that is going to alleviate one of those issues for us. I know you're probably going like, oh, Aaron, you just always with the mods, aren't you? Yeah, kind of. Kinda. I don't even feel bad about it, honestly. I need that wire. Oh, there, show. Okay, we need the wire because we have to put it in our towers. I don't even feel bad about it because the entire thing is about making the game accessible to me, and that is a big issue that I have. And I fixed it, so... I was able to fix it, and I can't be the only one that had the issue because the mod exists in the first place, right? So, we're calling it good. Oh, yeah, we don't want to run through there. Okay, so we're going to run home, and we're going to make some cement. And I feel like we'll get some points for that, and that'll be good. So, we're going to finish our fountain. Now, this might be pushing it a bit as far as the you were supposed to end your day. Why are you doing this? I don't know. I got too far from home. It'd be faster if I wasn't this far from home. But also, I think, like, if you had food, if you were working with the stamina mechanic, I think if you had food, you can stay up after late to a certain extent. If you play this game vanilla, you'll have to let me know. I think that's how it works, though. So let's just pretend we have a lot of food. All right, there's our town. And you see, this is why I like to light up the bridges, because that's our town right there, and we know for sure because we can see it from real far away. We did some good detecting. We've marked off some things on our map that we'll need to revisit. We were not able to get all of our flowers, though. That is going to be something we have to do in the morning. We weren't able to harvest our flowers. Okay, so rocks. That's one rock. All right. Why do I only have one rock? Rocks. So rocks, put in the grinder, make cement. And we still need our tin sheets, unfortunately. So what else do we need? We needed We needed cement. I think we just needed actual rocks. And then we needed the pearls. And then tomorrow, we'll pay the money to do the wish. Oh, and if you look over there, you see the teeny tiny tree that's growing in the mud. It's fun. I was supposed to make one more, or I was supposed to capture 2 more animals. We didn't do that. Well, them's the breaks. Can't do it now. We're working on the wish fountain. We're already working overtime, aren't we? So yeah, I think unfortunately that's why Theodore doesn't show up again. It's because he's so expensive, and like, yeah, you'll have the ability to buy the stuff, but it's a lot. And you know, Fletch warns you ahead of time. It's not like, oh, I got stuck into this and now I ruined my game. You didn't. You're fine. Okay. Is it? How many is it? Oh, 10. Okay, I needed 10. Hang on. We need 4 more bags. 4 more bags. For some reason, I thought it was 5. It's not. Unfortunately, we can't sell our fish. But if we have some more good days, like good fish days, some more good fish days, that'll help. I'm not cutting this part out because I'm talking over it with plans and necessary stuff. And yes, I could be doing other stuff, but I just do them. All right. I'm excited. Excited. I wonder if this counts as a building. Then we'll get more permit points for it. One more. One more and then we can sleep. And that will be our full day. This is our full week. 7 days. This is where we are. We've got our shop built. We've got our home. Well, we've got 2 tents. And we've got a nice little crafting center built. We're gonna have a wish fountain in like a minute. I don't know if it takes 2 days or 1 day, actually. That's a problem, because John's shop took 2 days, didn't it? Well, I guess we'll find out tomorrow. I'll go pick this up just in case. Nothing will happen to it, but it's sitting here, so I'll pick it up. So yeah, that is the end of the first week. Originally, I was going to make this one video, but, well, you saw how that turned out. Anyway, thank you for being with me for a full week. All right.